Well, hello everyone.
Hi.
So good to see you again here in this space, in this time. Thank you for taking the time, as always, to join us here in the studio. And so we're gonna just start talking.
Always look so forward.
Yes.
Sorry, I know I
I
interrupt
got
a
you.
lot, but
That's awesome.
we always look so
Yes,
forward
very
to
much.
being with you and to sharing what the Lord has been putting on our heart for you and for our conversation. So
Yeah, we're so and again, it's a real step of faith for us, but a real expectation of a word of the Lord given to us by our pastor, Pastor Greg Moore. And he encouraged us to come on social media like this, YouTube, different avenues, and just share things that the Lord is teaching us. And it was a real step for us, right? Because sometimes you're like, man, who would want to listen to me, right? And so he says, no, you need to do it. So we're thankful that you're joining us,
Yes.
right? And not just thankful for the time, but because literally you're a part of something God is doing.
Yes.
Not just in and through us, but in and through you,
Yes.
your world, where you're at. And so we're excited. So what we want to share here in this episode today is the first of 5 shifts. Now, this is information that we didn't create. I'm going to give credit where credit's due. It is in a book, and I recommend this especially to us dads. Okay, this is a good recommendation, and I know this is early in the year, but wives, mothers, if you're looking for a Father's Day gift, I would actually get this for your father in your life, but pre-Father's Day.
yes,
Like I would go ahead and get it now, and maybe Celina here, you can put a link in there
Sure.
for where they can get this on Amazon. But this would be a great book to get them to listen to on their way towards Father's Day, right? So it's called The Intentional Father by John Tyson. So that's The Intentional Father by John Tyson. I got it on Audible right here on my phone. I listened to it, and so you can do it. So this is a credit out to John Tyson, but it was just so brilliant that
oh,
no need in changing brilliance, right? There's no let's just give credit where credit's
keep
due
sharing.
and go. So in this book, John talks about 5 shifts from childhood to adulthood. Or we might say it like this: 5 shifts from immaturity to maturity. In the book, he talks about it as 5 shifts, especially from boyhood to manhood, right? So again, this is principally written towards us men, but I think it really is applicable to all of us.
When I heard it, I was like, I need to make some of those shifts, and I ain't no boy going into manhood. So, I mean, I could relate so
Yeah.
much that I thought, no, we need to. This is brilliant. We need
Yeah.
to share this, and I do know where you guys are coming from, because as our men rise,
Yeah.
the rest of us in the whole world rise.
Yes.
And so I feel like there needs to be an emphasis, and there needs to be a focus on our boys growing into manhood, not being kidults at 35 years old,
Yeah. Absolutely.
but
Or
really
50.
shifting, right? But as a mom, I have 2 boys, and I cannot expect them to make these shifts if I don't make these shifts, because they actually will watch what I do way more than hear what I say.
Yeah.
So as I started sharing these shifts with them, and we would, discuss them, I thought, ooh, I could have probably shifted a little more on that one today on this phone call. And I thought, okay, no, we need to actually share this.
We
for
need
everybody.
to share this.
Yeah.
Well, and with that, again, and I'll say this: I'm no longer a boy, and I hadn't shifted, And so this is so hey, we're just saying this out loud, that
right.
if this talks to you like
Embrace it,
as spoken to us, know that you're in good company,
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
So we're gonna take them one at a time. So we're gonna talk about the first one. So here is the first shift, right? The first shift from immaturity to maturity is this: a shift from ease to difficulty.
And that's the one that got me.
A shift from, because children, they're always looking for the easy way.
Right.
Right. I mean, if you've had kids long enough, I mean, I still chuckle at my kids, because not so much because of what they're doing, but because I remember my mom saying things coming out of my mouth going, oh my gosh, I sound like my mother, right? I sound, you know, Well, son, if you just did the job
Right?
instead of
The first time.
trying to figure out an easier way to do the job would probably be done right now. And so a shift from
my
ease
goodness.
to difficulty.
Yes.
So I want to talk about this, but there's a verse that we were led to in talking about this. It's in Psalms 128, verse 2. And this is the CEB, which I think is called the Common English Bible. So it says, you will definitely enjoy what you've worked hard for. You'll be happy and things will go well for you.
I love that. I don't think I'd heard that in conjunction with this. I'm learning too.
Yeah, let's read this one more time.
Yes.
You will definitely enjoy what you've worked hard for.
Yes.
You'll be happy and things will go well for you. So now when we talk about, going from ease to difficulty, I'm not talking about we have to have a hard, difficult, trauma-filled life.
Theology for life.
Yes.
Right? Not everything in life has to be hard for it to count.
Exactly. So now remember, because Jesus did say, my yoke is easy and my burden is light. But what he wasn't saying is my yoke is lazy and I'll tote it for you. Right? I mean, that's
So
not
true.
that's not what Jesus was saying. Jesus wasn't saying, he was saying, hey, listen, I'm with you.
Yes.
And there will be an ease, there will be a lightness
To the way you do life.
to the way you do life, but there will still be wonderfully hard challenges. Guys, listen, I know this may sound weird, but like that verse said, but we will really enjoy and love the things we've worked hard for.
Yes.
The thing, again, if it was easy to be physically fit and buff, everybody would be there, right?
Yes.
But nobody would appreciate it.
How about this? If you give your kids everything they want and they don't actually pay for any of it themselves, will they actually appreciate it?
Yeah.
They actually don't enjoy it as much.
They don't.
They don't. It just kind of collects dust in the corner, or they break it fast because they did not get to really achieve for it.
Yeah. So again, recently I shared this as a thought. So I'm a bit of an adventurous kind of guy. I want to get even more adventurous because with adventure comes difficulty.
Yes.
Right. I read some of the adventure stories I've read and I'm truly inspired by them. And at the same time, heavily intimidated by them because you're like going, oh my, I've made that.
Not that brave.
I'm not that tough. I mean,
Not that
but yet
tough.
you hear at the end of this great adventure, there is this huge, again, appreciation. There is much that was learned. There was a depth of soul and a strength of soul that was cultivated in no other way or no other place that made the participant even stronger, even better. Right? Again, we will enjoy the things we work hard for. Right? And so part of moving into maturity, whether it's manhood or womanhood, is a craving, a desire for good challenges.
Yes.
Good, wholesome things that have difficulty in them. They're not just rollover easies. Again, in adventure, I love to, y'all, those that know me, I love to hunt, I love to fish. But it really is as much fun as the easy fishing days are. You went out and you just caught a bucket full and it was...
You fish out of a barrel.
And it took no time.
It's like,
I mean, it was fun.
we'll eat those for dinner.
But we don't tell those stories.
No.
The stories we tell
Are the ones you fought.
are the ones that had some challenge in it. Guys, listen, our Father loves a good challenge. All we have to do is look at the history of mankind in the Bible. Again, Noah just didn't whip out a boat. 120 years. Right?
Yeah.
It took to build that in challenging cultural circumstances.
Very.
Probably, again, a little bit of imagination, probably with some pushback some ridicule, right? Probably from his own family. What are we doing? And why are we doing it? Right? Could we be doing something else? You know, all of those kind of things. Again, could have taken Israel on a much shorter journey to the promised land. But he led them into a series of challenges to strengthen their souls.
That's right.
Right? He led them. I mean, again, everything. God led them to the Red Sea and put them in the middle of a trap. Why? Because he just loves it. And he's just like, all right, let's go. Right? Guys,
Watch
listen.
this, you guys.
Have an expectation from your Father that as you seek to mature, whether you're 13 or 30 or 50-ish, wherever you are in life, have a desire and expectation of, I love a good challenge.
Yeah, I don't sidestep challenges.
Yeah. I
go for it.
Yeah, I go for it, and I go for it with God.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, Holy Spirit, here's a challenge. What do we do?
Yes.
What do I need to do here? What do I need to say? What do I need to put my hand to? What do I need to, oh, wow, you've given me this business idea. Oh, wow, that's going to be a challenge because there's going to be a season where I keep my day job while I work on my dream job. And it's going to be, but I know God's saying, let's do this.
Yes.
I know God's saying, stay after it. And there'll be the challenge. There'll be the, well, again, challenge. Think about these videos. Well, what if nobody watches? Well, that's part of the challenge.
Yes.
Right? What if nobody likes them? That's all part of the challenge. What if I look at them and it's like, well, I got 0 views. You know? Well, I do it again because I believe
this is
God
what we're
has
supposed to be
spoken.
doing right now.
I believe this is the challenge God has given us. Do this. But who's going to watch, or how's that going to, well, let's just go do it.
Yeah.
Guys. So so the first shift, being excited, eager, ready to make a shift from ease into difficulty.
Right.
A love for a good challenge.
Yes.
Hey, listen, if you would, in the comments, wherever you're watching this, would love to hear some of the challenges that you're overcoming. What are some of the God adventures he's got you on, and how has he led you to walk them out? I mean, this would inspire in a lot of other people. Whatever it is you're doing that's a challenge for you right now, how is God talking to you? How is he leading you? Please just tell us your story there. It'll bless so many people.
Yes.
So until next time, we love you. We appreciate you as always. Wherever you found us, punch all the buttons, notify, like, subscribe, whistles, bells, whatever it is. It really does help. So we'll talk to you guys soon. See you next time.